Am unbelievably happy today because if you've been following any of the stuff I've been posting for you, then you'll know that a lot of times I'll cover the beer taps. And today I've got a super special tap handle. This is Carlo Rossi. Leave a message or DM me, let me know if you're familiar with Carlo Rossi, because this is not a beer tap, this is a wine tap. And these are relatively uncommon to find. I know that there's some wines that will occasionally be on tap, either at the vineyard or at other nearby locations, but it's like pretty uncommon, and at least from what I've seen, a lot of times they don't actually have a specific dedicated tap handle for the wine, and that is what makes this so unusual. Also, on top of that, this is Carlo Rossi. This is what I typically refer to as a jug wine. The reason why I call it that is that in a lot of places, at least in the Northeast, if you're seeing Carlo Rossi, is going to be like on a bottom shelf, just a big jug of wine. It's bulk wine, something that you're not buying in a small fancy bottle. Instead, a lot of times in a big jug. With this tap, before I get to the details, I was pretty pleased to see that it does use the standard 3/8/16 threading. Let me see if I can get that screwed on a little bit for you so that you can see what it's like there. So it does use the standard 3/8/16 threading, so that means that it would work on your normal tap at home. It's worth noting that this does not have an insert in it. It goes directly into the acrylic or lucite that they have there. But the tap itself, it's not a huge tap. It's a little bit on the smaller size, as you can see with my hand. It does have an interesting design where it's a little bit rectangular up at the top, and then it's got this oval shape so that you can kind of have this feature here. It's honestly, I kind of love how they did this with the little bit of gold around the image, and with this guy here, maybe he's Carlo Rossi. I don't know enough about the brand for that, but it almost looks ghost-like, but it's pretty cool that they actually have a portrait of him. That's not a common thing that you would see in any tap handles. If you're looking at it from the side, this is the standard way that they'll do a lot of these lucite or acrylic tap handles, where they'll have the actual product there, so the actual lucite, and then they'll have a flat portion there that has the image. And also, as I've called out before, a lot of times you'll have this reflective area, so a lot of times they'll use a metal style thing or reflective style thing, either silver, gold, even the other colors. You'll notice that the red there where it says burgundy of California looks a little bit reflective, but this does have a little bit of wear. It's a wine tap handle and is uncommon for these to come up, so I am not unsurprised that it has a little bit of wear. One of the things that's also worth noting is that with wine tap handles, there's not a big collector market that I know of for them, because the fact that a lot of people don't think about a tap handle for wine. So that means that the value is kind of up in the air for these. If you're trying to find one, hunt around. When it comes up, you may be able to find it for a good price, or you may have to hunt around for a while to actually even find one that's available. This one, as you can see, has a bit of wear, and it's not quite damaged, but it is worth noting that there is a little bit of wear on this one. So I'm sure that they had it, that the previous owner or somebody had it on tap, and it was probably sitting around in a box for a while. So that'll happen with some of the older ones. But that is Carlo Rossi. This particular one is burgundy tap handle.